Happy Monday. Happy Halloween. Uh, get this show started off correct. First and foremost, any of those families impacted by the Tropicana 19 years ago, thoughts and prayers out to you. Uh, all of us who were impacted by Sandy, and some of us still are, 10 years ago for that. Shout out to Shannon Stinsman, 25 years of service to the fire department. Thank you, sir. Enjoy your retirement. Go have fun. And those are the notable shout outs. Dive into it. Dive. I don't know where to start. Narcissism. That's what we'll start with, narcissism. Narcissism, poor dress, bad excuses. I don't know. So this is going to be a short, sweet one today. First off, I want to apologize to anyone who attended the Atlantic City Police Foundation at the Hard Rock. Under no circumstances was that an excuse for the mayor to, one second. I'm going to call you back. To dress the way he did for that dinner, inexcusably wearing yet again an Eagles jumpsuit. I don't get it. I don't, unless he ran out of suits. I don't know. At $185,000 a year or $45,000 a year, you don't run out of suits. I don't care how big of a fan you are. Inexcusable. I mean, you have women and men put their lives on the line. Some of them did it for you not too long ago when you were in the middle of a shootout. And you don't wear a suit because of a schedule conflict. You live 3 blocks on the way to the Hard Rock. And you still find it okay to wear a jumpsuit for the Eagles with your hand in your pockets. This is a guy that most of you vote for and donate and contribute, and I don't get it. I always remember Guardian was known for the bow tie. Frank always dressed decent. Levy dressed decent. Scott Evans dressed decent, but he had to wear a uniform. Fire department, I guess. I don't know. Langford dressed decent. No one ever had dress down day. You know, there were times in the sports world, Philadelphia teams did well. Stop. Dress business casual. The fact that you disrespectfully went to that dinner amongst retired or active policemen, policewomen, supporters, this, that, and the third, and you wore a jumpsuit, and then you walked out with a doggy bag. That's what I want to know. I don't know if everyone noticed that, but I was sent a few pictures of him walking out with bags of food to go. To go where? It was a sit-down lunch. It wasn't the Chick-fil-A drive-thru. It wasn't McDonald's drive-thru. It was a sit-down lunch to support the police department, to congratulate Jim Sarkos for getting the chief position, for thanking those who serve, those who continue to serve, those who shined while serving. And not only did you wear a jumpsuit, you took food to go, you dirtball. Hey, that's so bad. Would you get a couple lobster tails for Sunday's tailgate? Because we saw that. Lobster tails, filet mignon. Stepped your game up for when I called you out the last time. Would you take home heat the food to reheat on the grill? Holy shit. So bad. So bad. What else we got? And we got the Board of Education over here. $70,000 a month rent. There's an empty school in Indiana Avenue that could be outfitted out to be offices, or just get rid of that property and sell it for development. $70,000 a year is what you guys came up with. And the irony is that's the same building as the Democratic headquarters. Something smells fishy. Marty's wife's superintendent. Marty's the mayor. Marty runs the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party, ironically, has an office in the same building as the Board of Education. That, to me, is something that should be red flagged. And then they're spending our money to update it, to boot. Wow. I like that to sink in. Board of Education, same building. Marty's political headquarters, you might as well use that. So that's another thing. It's Marty's political headquarters, the Democratic Party headquarters, Board of Education headquarters, $70,000 rent. So who's making out with that other than the Democrats, Marty, the real estate agent, Frank Barbera, and the landlords? That is wow. Anyone that is an investigator, FBI, CIA, IRS, what else we got there? We got county sheriff, prosecutor. I don't care, anybody. Just let that sink in, everybody. Let that sink in. All four are in one building. Two people run that show that live in the same roof. Think about that. How is that not a conflict? How is that not a conflict? I don't get it, but whatever. A lot of things we don't get. That's all we got today, people. He's been laying low. I don't know. What I can tell you is the yes vote, very important. Doesn't change who represents you. It doesn't change how, well, change how you'll be represented, because you'll have more honest of an individual as opposed to what we have now. So to clear it up, you keep your mayor. Well, we're stuck with this guy. Keep your mayor. Got your 9 councilmen. Out of the 9, 3 are at large. The beauty part is they don't ride the coattails of bigger government. It's every person for themselves. It doesn't cost a dime more or a dime less. And if it does cost a dime less, so be it. It's very important for the succession of this town. We've been given a lot of mulligans, a lot of hall passes. I don't think we can afford it anymore with surrounding cities and states. With the gaming, it's very important. All of us are hospitality based. Anyone who isn't hospitality based, that's where you get most of your income from. Think about that. If there's no casinos, there's a lot of jobs that are not to be had. And I'm talking doctor, lawyer, car salesman, grocery store, whatever. Every casino is about 13,000. Okay? 13,000. 13,000 at 9. We got caught about 120,000 paychecks every other week. It's a lot of money that spreads across the county and the surrounding. I got something else for you. now that we're done with the yes vote. Break-ins. Morton's, twice. Carmine's. I want to say twice. Doc's Oyster House. Angeloni's. Boardwalk Billy's. All have fallen victim to the same crime. Someone going around using a crowbar to get in to steal. Message to everybody else in town. Look at your security on how your doors and how you lock them. Revamp your security systems with the cameras and the alarms. Buy a Ring camera. Something. There's someone or someone's going around and they're getting lucky. They haven't been caught yet. There's no way to track the alcohol, but if you're a manager or an owner, you might want to re-secure your property. If it's a problem, it's a crappy problem, but it's a problem. So eventually the PD will catch this individual. I'm 100%. But just a little bit of advice. Make sure your stuff is locked. And check to make sure it's locked. Please. No more incidences anymore. I never, in my 19 years of existence, 17, sorry, have a concentrated amount of establishments been hit. So they all know our hours have shortened. They know that we have days off if you close. Please don't fall victim. My deepest sympathies to these other establishments, their friends, their families, their colleagues, they're everything to us. So anyone else who has been fortunate not to be a victim or a fall victim, please update and make sure everything is secure. Doesn't hurt to buy a Ring camera with a motion on it. God forbid. Anyway, so that's all we got today. Marty's a poor dresser. Takes home free food from an event because either he can't boil water or he's on that tight of a budget to order out, or he's too dumb to figure out how to boil water. Board of Education's going to hell with the amount of money they're spending, and also too look at your tax percentages on how much money goes to the school. Not all that goes to the kids, people. It goes to overpaid, no call jobs, and there could be a significant amount of savings. So vote 4, 5, 6. Vote no. Vote for Vern. Let's really get this on the road. Vern's a great lady. Business lady. She gets it. Please vote her in. All my AC, Ventnor, Margate, Longport people. And that's all we got today. So best of luck to the Phillies today, tomorrow, Wednesday. The Pigeons